sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown L.A. as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys at 2-0 to begin 2025. Across from him, Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys on the other end of the spectrum. They're 0-2 to begin this year. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go here in Inglewood. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down. A first down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 28
Straight ahead goes Harvey. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. What a drive. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Chargers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, like just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, they just want to get their season on track. A win today is going to go a long way.
14 on the pickup. First down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
16 more yards.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Chargers.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's It's a pickup of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Now Herbert again. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Smart decision there on first and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Very nice decision-making here. Brings up second and goal.
And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. That is second TD catch of the season. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense going to take over now for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Forced out wide. He runs with it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
From 31, here is second and 3.
At the 31-yard line.
On the give, this is Harvey. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Nix now on first and 10. Flush to his right. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. It is second and 9. Now Nick's going to look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to keep the drive alive. Going to have to convert on third and 9. Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to be fourth down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick. The kick is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, and you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get PK. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
And he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all 3 downs.
On first down, Herbert. And that one incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This pass caught. Right side, it's Allen. And he will get into the end zone. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are on top. It's 14-10.
Broncos 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And before this drive gets going, why don't we take a look at some of the leading contenders in the race to see who might take home the award as the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. They'll go play action with Nix. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down. On play action, the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Tui Pelotu getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Third down. Third and long.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Nick's gonna throw for it. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's gonna be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. McConkey in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun now for Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his Charger. That's incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Now, Herbert. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
15-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. 2nd and 7. Back to throw is Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
For the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are back within a point. It's 14-13.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan McMillan.
That's interference. Defense.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And this is Jacoby Myers. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 58 yards for the score. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's a man, when he gets going, is one of the best in the game, Jonathan Taylor. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. one more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the third-year man, Bryce Young. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Panthers are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return, here comes Davis. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's fourth and goal. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed fourth down from the 3, your opponent's getting the ball 3-yard line. They would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal,
He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. John Franklin Myers in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's third down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And back deep is Marvin Mims. A fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. So that's it. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Evan Ingram. A 3-yard gain on the play.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught by Harvey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
In punt formation for the Broncos.
Davis to return it. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense ready to take over once again. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing, Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
It's a gain of 37.
It's a big one for the Chargers. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll give this to Vidal, and he'll get about 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Herbert. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Zach Allen. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Cameron Dicker for the Chargers field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
To throw. It's Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And goal.
Motion man is Johnston. Herbert now on 3rd and goal. And he can't get away. Down he goes. Back to the 16. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito. He's in there for the sack. And that takes us to 4th and goal.
Cameron Dicker.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 10 yards.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Broncos bringing out their punter. They're forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Ball on the 38. 26 now. Here's second down
A gain of a
and 9.
yard. Brings up second and 9.
Perfect. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17
First and 10.
yards. And the Chargers first down.
They'll run with Vidal. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Ringlaw on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the 44-yard
Out of the
line.
gun, here's Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up
A gain of a
third
yard.
down.
Brings up third and 5.
Set.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. They gain 18 yards on that one. And the Chargers
It's a
have
gain
the
of
first down.
18. And the Chargers first down.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will get into the end zone. Giovanni Vidal. Touchdown, L.A. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. He'll try again here. It's second and 10.
22-yard line.
Throw it. Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
And it's third down.
To throw is Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
And the Broncos first down.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. He'll go play action with Nix. Now a shot here, deep middle. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. Here's Nix to throw. And that one caught by Humphrey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll take a shot with Mims. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike.